What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 1 of Taco About It. I'm Yellow Bandit, and I'm here with Purple Ninja and Atomic Turtle.
Hello.
Heyo.
And today we are going to be talking about the Batman and Fortnite crossover that has recently happened, and Kevin the Cube, Minecraft, Nintendo, iPhone, so on and so forth. A lot of new tech gaming stuff. So let's get right into this news.
Alright, so first on the agenda we have the Batman X Fortnite event, which, if you didn't know this, the September 21st was actually National Batman Day, so they released the Dark Knight version and the comic book version of Batman into Fortnite for like a pack for $20, I think it was, and we'll actually show those right now. As you can see, the cape actually kind of connects when you use a specific skin, so if you use the comic book one with the comic book cape, they connect, but if you use the comic book with the Dark Knight cape, it doesn't connect. So you kind of have to use an entire set of the skin and the cape to actually have it work and not look weird. The Catwoman skin, not one of the greatest skins they've added, but I mean, if you like Catwoman, you can have the skin, I guess. Double pickaxes I'm not a huge fan of because it actually decreases the rate of swinging your pickaxes by a small amount, and the back bling's not that great. They actually came out with a trailer for it, which we'll watch in just a minute here, but they changed Tilted Towers over to Tilted Town, and then they changed it back, well, they changed it over to Gotham City now, which they implemented the building into it, but you can break certain things, but not most things. So we'll show you the trailer right now. Okay, so the trailer's not that great. It's pretty short. All it shows is Batman gliding in, which isn't a lot of stuff to take in to show you what's going on. I did like the glider that he was using. It looks like he's using his cape to go out. I don't know if that actually is what it looks like in-game, but I'm pretty sure you keep your cape on and you have the extra cape. They also added some new weapons for the Save Gotham City event, which they added a explosive batarang, which targets your opponent if you hold it on them. They added the grappler back and called it the Grapner, I believe, and it deploys the Bat Glider. They also added free Batman games to PlayStation Plus. I'm not sure about Xbox, but to Epic Games and PlayStation Plus. They added all 3 Lego Batman and the Arkham Collection. The link will be in the description for those games if you want to go check them out. And yeah, that's all we have on that subject.
So another thing that happened a while ago, actually, since today's the 23rd, it actually happened 20 days ago. They added Kevin back in Fortnite, which, I'm sure 90% of everyone who plays Fortnite was excited about that, and the other 10% were like, well, this giant cube is terrible. But, well, that's probably because of all the destruction it caused. But people are were very excited about this cube coming back. So it's been moving around the map, and it's actually been cracking as it goes. Like, if you get really close to it, you can notice a few small cracks in it, which was happening in the original Kevin the Cube event that was going on with the giant island floating around the map. But so, since it's been cracking, people have come up with a lot of theories, and we're going to look at some right now. So, the map concept is definitely an interesting theory. As you can see, well, if you can even see it, it's pretty small, but pretty much what they did was they took, excuse me, pretty much what they did was they took 2 different locations and they just combined them a little bit. So, as you can see, up by Lazy Lagoon, they just mixed Lazy Lagoon and Anarchy, it looks like, a little bit. And with Tilted Towers, it just looks like they mixed Neo Tilted and everything. It just looks like they mix things a tiny bit to make it look different. Up there in the top left corner, they didn't even complete one of the parts. With the two little islands, they didn't even complete one of the parts. So, it's not the best map design. It's very interesting. If that's actually what it becomes, which not too likely, but if that's what it becomes, I will be quite disappointed in Epic Games, actually. So, yeah, here are some fan theories. I made it because the impact this island has got, so I think that at this point the island would be falling apart, theorizing that the 0 point will explode, making a crash of time and space, making old locations return and fuse like Neo and OG Tilted, Risky and Racetrack, Mega Retail and Tomato Town, etc. So, interesting.
If I could butt in for just a second, when it says Risky and Racetrack, those are on opposite sides of the map. If you look at the map concept.
Oh yeah, wait, yeah, go up. Hold on. So Risky
is up in the top left.
Risky used to be
No,
here.
top right.
Risky used to be right here, and the Racetrack's way down here.
So there's no way that could interlap.
So that's
Or
a little
however
bit
they're
of a
explaining
design flaw.
Yeah.
So
Interesting theory by Kina Kingy. It looks like a lot of people are wanting Risky to come back, which I would like to see Risky come back. That was one of my favorite places.
Yeah.
And people are coming up with their own names, Lazy Acres and Anarchy Links, and whatever the heck that is.
wait.
Trypophobia volcano?
Wow.
Trypophobia.
That's weird. So that's pretty much all we have for Kevin, really. But I mean, Purple Ninja does have some theories of himself, or not of himself, but for himself. So what do you think that Kevin's gonna do?
Well, I think that Kevin's gonna be making his way all the way around this map again. He's gonna make his way all the way around to where is he? He's like here right now or something like that, up near Lazy. I think he's gonna make his way all the way around, reabsorb the ruins or something like that, and then maybe explode, send off a dark energy, and we might get a completely brand new, corrupted version of the map, and possibly even see the monster come back to life with dark energy, bring it back to life because it was powered by dark energy. It was shooting lasers. So, and then maybe we'll get the robot to come back down and try to save us again. I don't know, something like that.
Doesn't the robot only have one arm and a torn up? Well, maybe wherever he went, he got it fixed. Maybe there's a space mechanic.
Just a space mechanic.
There.
Do you have any theories?
No.
No theories? None at all?
Atomic
Just
Turtle's not
waiting
one
for
for
season
theories.
11. Waiting for season 11.
He just sits,
Not
plays,
really.
and waits.
Alright, so our next thing that we're going to be talking about is that Minecraft is going to be adding a new character creator mechanic into their game.
That's
So,
cool.
allowing people to not have to use third-party skin creators, third-party skin creating apps and websites, to allow players to in-game create their skin. So you could give Steve here some facial hair and give him blonde hair or something like that. You can change Alex to give her a short haircut or change her clothes or something like that. It's going to allow you to completely customize your skin from within the game. Because I know console doesn't support this yet. Console has never supported custom skins. So hopefully we'll be seeing that towards PlayStation and Xbox. Yeah. They announced that they're going to be releasing more than 100 customizable skin options that are already going to be preset and available. So there's up to 100 possibilities to customize your skin without going to third-party apps or websites. Alright, so yeah, Minecraft is going to have custom skins so you don't got to go to third-party websites. Isn't that exciting?
Woohoo! So now I guess we're gonna be looking at the Nintendo Switch Lite, which I saw a commercial for this the other day, and I honestly think that it is like really cool. Just the fact that it's all one solid color and that you don't dock it or anything.
So it doesn't disconnect.
Yeah, it's
Like,
just
okay.
portable.
It can't hook up to a TV. It's completely It's practically a
phone
glorified 2DS or something
Yeah,
like that.
it's a glorified phone.
So it's a
It's
Nintendo PSP.
yeah.
That looks a little expensive.
$200.
Oh, I thought it said
Yes.
$199 a year. I'm blind.
A
Well,
year?
the 2DS is
That'd
only
be terrible.
2DS is only like $79 to $80 or something like that, and this is just a bigger screen
Yeah.
with 2DS controls and everything.
Well,
So
here, wait. Let's go down a little bit. It shows some stuff down here.
Wait, what the heck was that? Go up.
What?
What kind of grown woman is playing a Nintendo Switch?
apparently a lot
Yeah.
of people.
Okay.
Built-in controllers.
It says compact and lightweight, but the Nintendo Switch was already compact and lightweight.
Yeah.
The only advantage it had was you could dock it and become a console. But I think Nintendo users are looking for more of a mobile.
Yeah. Mobile
thing.
family
And it says
friendly.
built-in controls, and Nintendo Switch already had built-in controls. It does look like they're remastering the DS in general, and they're just using Nintendo Switch as their bridge to back into their mobile gaming corner of the gaming world.
Can we talk about this for a second?
Why is it
They're
only
making-
coming 3 colors?
Oh. Can we talk about this for a second? They're making a Luigi's Mansion 3.
No.
Yeah, they are.
Says
Look,
it right there.
pre-purchase.
Three.
That means it's coming out soon.
I wasn't saying no about it coming out.
Oh.
I was saying no about talking about it.
Oh.
Okay.
Well.
It has Overwatch on it too. I
Why
also
would they
saw,
have
which
Overwatch?
isn't, I didn't put in to talk about this, but I might as well just add it now. Nintendo is going to be allowing other consoles to use their games, so you'll be able to get Mario and stuff like that on your PlayStation and Xbox pretty soon.
Oh, that's cool. We're getting it.
I don't know.
Maybe.
We need to save up money.
I personally am not a huge Nintendo fan.
Right now, I'm
Sorry,
gonna
I'm a
ask
Nintendo
you
fan.
guys to subscribe because I don't know why. I
just because.
I just felt like asking you to subscribe right now.
All right. Moving on to our next thing.
We need some money.
So, in the, I don't know if they're trying to combat somebody. I think they're just trying to go along with their. I don't even know how to. The Alienware, that's what it was. The Alienware Steam Machine, which if you guys don't know what that is, it is a little console made by Alienware and Steam connected to it. And
Sorry.
Alienware and Steam are working together, and they made a console where the controller is just completely strangely designed. I'm not sure where they come up with that design, but it's supposed to be an accurate mouse and keyboard way of playing on console with a controller. So I
Could
think,
we get a picture of it?
yeah, we'll pull one up right now. Yeah, so that's what the
That's
design
weird.
looks like. Yeah,
It
does look really weird.
does. It looks like a PlayStation, but like Alienware version of it.
Yeah, but
That's
the
weird.
Google is now coming out with their own console, which I've scrolled up and down the page like this 400 times. They're making theirs called Google Stadia. Now this is the Google Stadia's Founders Edition, and this is, you can pre-order now for $129 plus free shipping. The controller looks pretty similar to a PlayStation controller with the button layout, but then it has the same button correlation as an Xbox with
And the size of an
AX,
Xbox.
Y, B. And also it's about the same size as an Xbox.
Now I'm sure
Not
you
an
guys
Xbox,
have
an Xbox
Or an
controller.
Xbox controller.
I'm sure
That's the
you guys
Xbox.
have probably seen like a million commercials for these because the commercials.
Yeah,
are,
the little Stadia commercials with with
they're
no downloads.
everywhere. Like I see 10 a day on YouTube. It's weird.
So what is really cool about this console is, and not unlike Xbox and PlayStation, there's a button right here, preset and ready for to capture your best plays, or if you hit a trick shot or something, it's right there, and you can access your screen capture almost instantly. And then they also have this feature, so if you have an Android phone that's powered by Google, and you look at your phone and you say, "Okay, Google," that's what this is. So you can press that button, say, "Okay, Google," open up this game, and it'll automatically start that game for you
I'm pretty
right off
sure
the controller.
it's called Google Assistant.
Google Assistant, OK Google, Google Home, all of them run by the same thing. What I think is really cool, and it's definitely changing the game for console and portable consoles like the Nintendo Switch is trying to do and everything, is with this right here, this little circle that kind of looks like a little dwarf version of the Google Home. That is actually the console. That's the console that plugs into the TV. I think there's a picture down here for it, yeah. So it has an HDMI port right there. You plug it directly into your TV for up to 4K Ultra HD graphics with 60 frames per second and works seamlessly with the Stadia controller. It is also compatible with what is Google? It runs with PlayStation controller and Xbox controller. So if you don't want to buy one of these controllers, which I believe is around $70 or something like that, then you can just use your already owned PlayStation or Xbox controller. If you go to the tech specs, alright, this is supposed to be life size compared to the screen, and it might not be for you guys because you guys might be watching on a smaller screen, but the size of the controller is just almost the exact same size as the console. So it's this little circle with an HDMI cable that long. And that's not very long looking at it from a life-size perspective, because if you plug this into your TV and just let it dangle,
it's going to eventually,
yeah,
the HDMI is eventually either going to burn out or like
there's going to be
rip
stress
a little bit
on that cable and it's going to burn out or something. So if you do get one of these, I suggest putting a stack of books under it or making sure that your TV stand is like level to where you can just plug this in and lay it down on the table. Don't let it hang or else you might end up having to buy a new one within a couple months.
We gotta wrap up the Stadia thing because we're running out of time.
Oh, yeah.
So, the iPhone 11.
Well, first, let's look at these games.
No,
So,
we don't have time.
These are all the games that are included on the Google Stadia right now. The Assassin's Creed and the Borderlands Cyberpunk, which I don't think is out yet.
Cyberpunk's out.
If you buy the Founders Pack, which that's what this is you get the entire Destiny 2 collection. And yeah, you get the entire Destiny 2 collection, and the Founders Edition also includes, you get access to all the games as they release right on time. These are pretty much all the games that come with it, free, no downloads, doesn't require to install, automatically on there. And I'll let you guys get a look at these real quick.
That's a lot of games. That's a lot of damage! Okay, sorry. Okay, so...
Alright, so next section we're moving on to the iPhone 11.
Wow, the iPhone 11. So, me personally, don't hate me, I'm not an iPhone fan.
Yeah, me neither.
At all.
at all.
And I do think the iPhone 11 Max, the one with the 3 cameras...
Cameras.
Is that
Speech impediment.
let's see if I can find a
Okay.
picture.
Wait, you can change the color. Let's customize one.
Oh,
Is that
whoa!
it? That's
That
pretty
is
good camera.
cool.
This
So,
picture is so distracting.
the one with the 3 cameras, I think is so
Just
ugly.
find it.
There's
Huh?
absolutely no picture for it.
You guys are going, like, you're moving too fast and you're interrupting me.
Well, I'm trying to find the
How could you
Pro.
do this?
Oh,
Hmm.
there
There
it
it
is.
is.
There's
Okay,
the Pro.
look, that is so ugly. And I
Yeah, it
know,
does look pretty bad.
I know
Looks like a
a
spider.
lot of
Wait, compare iPhone 11 models.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
that's just that one.
Okay. So, pretty much the iPhone 11 is out, and a lot of people have been waiting. Well, it's not out yet, I don't think. I think it's coming out soon. But,
I think it's out. Pretty sure.
yeah. I don't know. I don't really follow Apple, but we have to talk about it because this is Taco Bout It, Gaming and Tech News, episode 1.
One of them this
We.
year. Okay.
So, yeah, I gotta talk about it. Pretty much, I'm not. Is it worth it for
Yeah.
gamers?
The big
Like,
question is it worth it for people who game on mobile devices
because
more than they do on their console?
I don't think it'd be too good for gaming. It, like, look at that. It's all camera. Apple
We
is
can
all
go to the
camera.
tech specs and we'll see.
Oh my gosh, guys, it comes in black.
Whoa.
Boom, boom.
Alright, so it has an up to a
Oh.
256 gigabyte capacity,
Wow.
which is
It's not bad.
pretty
That's good.
but that's also up to, so it's going to be more expensive. That
But then
probably
you
only
look at
comes
the-
with the Pro.
But then you look at the Google Pixel and it's unlimited.
Yeah.
You can download as many apps. You can take as many.
It's
pictures.
unlimited
that's just
storage
pictures.
for
That's
pictures.
unlimited.
It's not unlimited game storage or
It's-
unlimited.
We're talking
Download
about
storage.
for gaming, because Apple has never really been that good with handling gaming.
What the heck is an A13 Bionic chip?
That is their Apple
Oh,
13
their
iOS
Operating
this is
system.
all their stuff, which actually leads to the next section. If you are a Fortnite or PUBG mobile player and you are on Apple, it is highly suggested that you do not get that A13 software update. update. Don't
Update.
don't
Don't
update your iOS device to iOS 13.0 because it is not allowing Fortnite or PUBG mobile players. It's not allowing them to get in their games. It's completely uncompatible.
Well,
It's just not working.
They might fix it later on.
They could fix it later on. I'm pretty sure they're working on it right as we speak.
Yeah, probably.
It has really good camera and
Yeah, well, every
security and
Apple phone
everything.
has had good camera. Like, you go into an Apple camera and it looks like the soap opera camera. It's so smooth. It's strange.
It's just
They
Personally,
probably record
not an
soap
Apple
opera.
fan. I prefer Samsung Galaxy, something like that. Or Android.
So now, while we're on the topic of Apple,
While we're on the topic of Apple.
yeah, well,
While we're on the topping.
while we're on the topic
of
phones
for gaming, these are the top 3 suggested phones that you should buy. Mobile phones.
It's top 3.
Top
I thought we were
3
doing top
phones,
5, but alright.
The top 3 gaming phones that have the highest specs, the best power, best performance, that is suggested that you should get if you're a mobile gamer.
Okay, we'll start with number 3 on the list rather than starting with 1. You always end with 1. Alright, wait, you're on 5. Go up.
4. Okay, there.
Alright. So the first one we have is the Asus ROG phone. I don't know if it's Asus ROG or you pronounce it ROG.
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced ROG.
It has a 4 and almost 4.5 star rating. It is $899 retail price.
It holds 16 gigabytes of game storage, so that's the lowest one out of the 3.
If you buy it from Asus, it's about $900. If you buy it off Amazon, everyone knows it's going to be cheaper, so it's about $700. You save about $200. Where are the specs of it?
It doesn't really list many specs. I've looked
Alright.
at this.
look, a Google Stadia.
So
little
it gets
commercial
about
thing.
16 gigabytes of game storage from what I'm seeing here
Yeah.
on a separate page. Okay, let's go to number 2 because it's not showing me much here.
Number 2 is the Black Shark 2 phone. This is a $449 phone. It is actually, the price in the US is not available, but I did a lot of researching and it ranges from about $449 to $638 or something like that. And it has a 4 out of 5 star rating. It is, again, ranging from $449 to $638, and it has a maximum capacity of 64 gigabytes of game storage. And then, this is the number 1 phone that is recommended for gaming.
The Red Magic 3, which has the same rating as the
3rd place.
the Asus.
Yeah.
Which is weird. So it should be 5 stars, really. I've never personally tried it, but if
How would you know that, Matt?
if it's number 1, it should be 5 stars. So it says when it was reviewed. That's not useful. But it is telling us that it can go for $479. Wow.
For 8 to 120.
$479 for up to 128 gigs of
Okay.
game storage.
8
or you
gigabytes
can
of
pay-
RAM, 128 gigs of game storage. $599 for 12 gigs of RAM, 256 games.
Man,
But that's,
taking
yeah, but that's
over
for the
there.
Game
$599
storage,
one.
gigabytes of it.
So, yeah, it looks just like a normal phone.
Yeah. They're all
Honestly,
just-
I think the
they're all
Razer phone
phones.
should be one of the
They're
top
all
ones.
run by Android. I don't know. Don't want to brag or anything. Android's better than Apple.
Wow. Honestly, I think the Razer phone 2 should be up there because it has one of the highest ratings.
Wait, why are we talking about phones that aren't on the script?
I don't know. All right.
Okay.
It's the Razer phone.
Next.
Okay, so pretty much what we're gonna talk about, this is the last thing we're talking about in this episode, and it is the Apple Arcade. Now this thing is pretty cool.
Wow.
I'm not a fan of Apple, but it's pretty cool. It has 350 plus games.
No, that's Google Play Pass.
Oh. Wrong thing, sorry.
Looking at the wrong one.
Alright. Okay.
Try again.
Okay. So, it lets people use their favorite iPhone, iOS supported games, but with focused power.
Alright, Apple Arcade
Man.
allows Apple users to play their favorite mobile games with a game-focused power source directly from their Apple phone. So,
Rather
like we
than
said
the
earlier about the
camera
iPhone
one.
11, Apple's never been that great with handling gaming. It's more been programming and business kind of stuff, and programs.
Yeah.
So
this is
they're directing the Apple Arcade to give those games complete and full attention, I guess, while you're playing them, so that way you don't have to worry about slowness and lag and it kicking you out of the game, because I have an Apple phone right now, unfortunately, and it does kick me out of games for no reason, which is sort of annoying. To combat this, Google has released its Google Play Pass, which is doing the same thing, giving you complete game focus on your thing. That way you don't have to worry about lag and low speeds and bad textures and stuff. You can just... What? You say Thomas?
Yeah.
Who's Thomas?
It showed Thomas the Tank Engine.
The Tank Engine? Who calls him Thomas the Tank Engine anymore?
Alright.
It's Thomas the Train, or another.
Anyway, this is
Sorry.
unfortunately you do have to pay for this one. The Apple Arcade is free, I think. Is it free? How much is this?
Find out how to upgrade the latest version.
Oh, it's only on iOS 13, so you.
Oh yeah, so if you want this, you can't play Fortnite or PUBG.
You can only play Sonic Racing. Oh yeah.
But to fight against it, Google has released Google Play Pass, which is an addition to its Google Play Store, giving your games full attention while you're playing them, so you don't experience connection loss and low speeds and stuff like that. They also have a 350 plus game library to where you can run all your favorite games, 350 plus in fact, and you can run them all without lag or slow speeds. What are you pointing at? Who's this old man? The pig? That old man?
He's just pointing at something and not.
What are you pointing at?
Thomas!
Where?
Thomas the Train Engine.
Oh, alright.
We gotta click on this. Hold on.
Thomas and friends race on. How are you gonna race trains?
I don't know. So yeah, it runs with that, and it also runs with apps, something that Apple doesn't do. This will also run with your apps, so that way whatever app is running on your phone at the time that is active is going to have full program and power attention to where it's not draining your battery and is not causing slow speeds.
So that's gonna have to wrap up the first episode of Taco About It. And tune in next time for the latest gaming and tech news. I'm Yellow Bandit.
I'm Purple Ninja.
And I'm Atomic Turtle.
Please subscribe and leave a like down below. That would be very much appreciated. And we will see you guys next time.
There's a fly on the screen.
Okay, bye!
Ding dinguses.